Hello, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of the Smashi Sports Show. Today is the Friday, 9th of May. Hello, Majid.
How are you, Aziz?
Why is it funny from your side? Make me laugh, Majid. What's happening?
So we do a lot of things before the start of the show. Funny things.
Funny things.
And that is why I'm smiling. But yeah, it's a very good Friday. I'm too tired. So I'm very happy it's Friday.
It's okay.
And we're getting the weekend soon. And I hope a lot of weekend action is there for sports. And we're going to talk about it.
As we always have, yes,
Yeah.
a lot of interesting stories coming up in the region. What do we have to
Salah and
cover?
Raphinha
Yeah,
for
Salah
Ballon
and
d'Or.
Raphinha, Ballon d'Or. Match up. Bruno Fernandez on Saudi's Al Hilal's Raider. Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. Receives first under 15 Portugal national team call-up, and Dubai Basketball now are in the playoffs, and they start the first game on Sunday.
Yeah.
Full of confidence,
And the
full
coach
of
says,
ambition.
we are full of confidence, full of ambition.
Yeah. We need to show themselves because
Yeah.
next year would be a bit more challenging.
When they go to EuroLeague.
Yeah, with the EuroLeague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's start with the Brazilian legend Cafu. He is, I think, at least 2 times. So I remember he won the World Cup. Cafu, the last Brazil World Cup, the last World Cup Brazil won was under Cafu's captaincy.
Yeah.
I remember him wearing the armband and lifting the trophy.
That team was amazing.
Yeah,
That team was-
Ronaldo was like at the end of his career, but he
Ronaldo is always Ronaldo.
yeah, the Ronaldo,
The
the real Ronaldo. We're not talking about Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nazario, Ronaldo.
Not CR7, but yeah, that was and Cafu was one of the most inspiring players I knew from that Brazilian camp. You know Ronaldinho for his flair and Rivaldo for always providing for Ronaldo and then Ronaldo scoring, but Cafu was like the ball in the back in the defense,
Yeah.
always like,
Central
bro,
defender.
no goals, we'll only score. We won't get a goal
And,
scored.
no, he
against
was
us.
everywhere in the pitch.
Yeah.
Actually, the whole team was something
Yeah,
phenomenal.
he
in
scored a
that
lot
game.
of goals. I
Yeah.
remember a funny star. I was reading funny stats and Cafu scored a lot of goals. But yeah, he has said that there's only 2 players who can win the Ballon d'Or. It's either Salah or Raphinha. That's his choices. So, but I think he will vote for Salah. And if the choice is between these two, logically, emotionally, any way you think about it, Salah takes.
Salah would get the
Yeah.
Ballon d'Or. Yeah, I mean, also neither of these teams got into the Champions League final.
Yeah.
So
If it comes to that, yeah,
if
Salah
it comes to
obviously.
that too, yeah.
Yeah, so let's see. You can tell us who you think should win the Ballon d'Or, if not Salah. Actually, you can tell us who should win the Ballon d'Or and why it's Mo Salah, right? So tell us. And he has 56 goals/assists in 49 matches. Shows that he didn't just silently go through the season and get a 2-year contract with Liverpool. He actually did something, right?
I mean, if you ask me ideally I would give it to Lamine Yamal. I mean, but now since he's out of the Champions League, then Dembele would rise a bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
No, there's a lot of players who are in contention. Obviously, we're not denying Raphinha didn't do good. I won't deny Lewandowski didn't do good. I won't deny even Lamine Yamal didn't do good enough. But again, I think it makes sense that now Salah wins.
Yeah.
Because I don't think the next season is going to be as stupendous, as superb that it is right now for Salah. I don't think he's going to score the same amount of goals next year because I think this year he was making a statement, right? That, oh, why aren't you giving me a contract? Why aren't you giving me a contract? And it was that energy which he channeled and did so much. Now he has a very nice 2-year cushion. Even if he doesn't do
if he
great.
doesn't get it now, I mean,
Yeah.
it's maybe next year, but I don't think.
Yeah.
I mean, which Liverpool player already won the Ballon d'Or? I think Michael Owen. Yeah, let me check this.
I think, yeah. So
Yeah, Owen won it for Liverpool, like at just 22 years old.
So if
but other
I
reds
quickly
also has
asked
come close
my
to
best
it.
friend ChatGPT for a comparison between Salah and Raphinha, very nice numbers. So Salah's total goals are 55. Raphinha's total goals right now are 54. So nearly the same. His total goals in the league, goal contributions, 55 and 54. Salah has scored 33. Raphinha has scored 32. Assists are same right now, 22-22. So even you look at the numbers and Salah is one up at least.
Yeah, but it's basically the
Yeah,
same
yeah.
same numbers. I mean,
But
it's not a big difference in one
Rafinha
goal and one
equaled
assist.
Cristiano's record with 21 goal contributions in a single Champions League season. So he's equaled that record. And Salah set a new record with 45 combined goals and assists in a 38-game season, surpassing Thierry Henry and Erling Haaland.
Yeah, Thierry
So
Henry has
both
surpassed
of them have done something amazing, have matched records, surpassed records.
Yep.
Salah for the Ballon d'Or. My final verdict. Salah. Salah all the way. Yeah. Next story is also about a red player, Bruno Fernandez, playing for Manchester United. He's on Saudi Al Hilal's radar. And who else to say this apart from Fabrizio Romano? So I think if he said it, it's like 90% done deal.
It's like, yeah, Fabrizio is very.
Yeah, so at least he said that he's on the
Fabrizio
radar,
is
so
also
Al Hilal are thinking
trustworthy.
about it.
Yeah.
But I think Bruno still has a lot of time left. But Al Hilal is a good winning team also. So he hasn't won a lot with Manchester United right now. And genuine interest, yeah. One of their top targets this summer, actually. So Al Hilal are trying to do good. They're looking at the biggest players possible. Bruno is in a good form, but United are not in a good form for like the last 6-7 years.
No,
I don't
he's
know.
good. He's a very good player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. However, Romano stated that Manchester United and Ruben Amorim see Bruno as United's main star player, and no talks have started between clubs, no bid to or club approach.
Nothing yet now.
So yeah, at least they have thought about it. That is what Fabrizio is saying. Al Hilal is thinking.
There's something out of it. I think if Fabrizio
Yeah.
brought it up, then there's literally something out of it.
Yeah, he doesn't tweet about it if it doesn't hold any substance. He always finds something and then eventually, like in parts, tells us that, oh, this, and then eventually builds up on the hype. So yeah, if Bruno comes, even if he does good for Portugal, I would still say that he's Ronaldo's son. He comes from at least 1% privilege. At least 1%. He comes from a footballing family where Ronaldo is like still a star. Ronaldo still bags I don't know how many millions per week, per month, and throughout the season. But I hope he turns out to be a good player.
No, I
There's
hope
a
he
lot of
turns out to
pressure
put
on
the
this
same
15.
effort and the same hard work that his dad did, because he has like a live, very
It's going to
live
be
example
very
in
hard
front
for
of him, you know, and it's his dad. So
The
even if
pressure
it's
on a
Cristiano,
15-year-old.
no, not that pressure, but he needs to put the work on.
Yeah. If he wants to match his dad.
Anyone in his shoes would try to do the same, honestly. Like, try to get as at least 50% of what your dad did, if not aiming for more. But and you will get everything provided: the facilities, tournament, training.
You grew up with them.
And you grew up with that, and you grew up seeing your dad achieving a lot of milestones. So, the exciting chapter for the Ronaldo family begins with the tournament. Well, Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. will face Japan, Greece, and England. And the event marks his first international football experience, fueling anticipation for his future career.
Yeah. So good for Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. that he's joining the Portugal team, now formally the national team, under 15 team. And if he wins something with them, I think it will be a good start to his career.
Yeah.
And if he, I think the
I mean,
first...
even without winning, I mean, it's a good experience to just play internationally. So
People
it's
will
different from
expect him
playing
to
in
win.
club. Yeah.
That's the problem. People will expect him to take Portugal all the way, whatever tournament they're playing, whatever team they're playing. It's just the expectations that I'm scared about this kid.
I don't think he needs to focus and listen to these thoughts and to these people who just want to expect him. I mean, it's his first international game. What do you want him to do? If he does well, it's good. It's a good sign. But if he doesn't, I mean, it's experience. He's just learning how to play. We can't put that pressure on a 15 years old kid. Also, we've seen. I mean, I've seen Alcaraz, the legend. I mean, he has such a media pressure, and all of the world is on him, and sometimes he can handle it, sometimes he
Yeah.
couldn't, because it's a very tough thing.
Yeah.
Just to get all these people expecting something from you. Come on, just do it in myself, you know. Just try and come do it. And just try and show
Yeah.
me. And this is really tough for him. Good luck for Cristiano Ronaldo's Jr. In this tournament, and we'll see it. Hopefully, we'll see it. I'm so happy for him.
Best of luck, Cristiano
Best of luck,
Ronaldo
Cristiano
Jr.
Ronaldo.
Yeah. And now to Aziz's favorite sports, basketball.
Yep.
So Dubai
Basketball, we have a
yeah.
very big game happening in Dubai this Sunday. Dubai Basketball will be playing their first playoff game for the ABA League, which is the
Yeah.
quarterfinal. They have a home game and away game, and they need to secure.
At least 2 matches. It's the
Yeah.
best of 3.
They have the home advantage, so like if they tie, the final game would be in
Yeah.
Dubai. That's a good thing too. But
It's a Slovenian club, Cedevita Olimpija.
yes,
So
Olympia.
they're playing them. And we were
Olympia.
talking about it before the show as well. During the league, they played 1 each.
Yeah.
And very funnily, Dubai Basketball lost at home and then Cedevita lost at home. So both are 1-1 right now in the league as well. So it's going to be a good competition.
It's going to be a good
match.
competition, and I mean,
Yeah.
for me in basketball, from my experience, like very big teams, they are the teams who clinch their win out of the home game.
Yeah.
Means like they are really a good team, and
Yeah.
they know how
But
to manage.
both of them
yeah.
have won at away places, so
Exactly.
it shows how equal they are.
Exactly.
How good of a match it will
That would be a very good matchup.
Their
Best
coach
of
was
luck for
really
Dubai.
excited,
I mean,
yeah.
I want them to do something in the ABA League to prove themselves, because they have the Euro League coming up next season. So at least they come in with
Very
with a
interesting.
strong
I just
position.
read it that the coach of Dubai Basketball, basically, what's his name?
Jurika, I think. Golemak, no?
Jurika Gulemak.
Yeah.
Basically, he was formerly also coach of Cedevita Olimpija. So he's coached the team which he's playing against. I know the playbook and a lot of things change, but at least maybe he knows the players who are
Of
there.
course, he knows the players.
So
I
that
mean, this
gives you an
this-
advantage.
This thing happens a lot in EuroLeague and in European basketball, in FIBA basketball, basically, where you have same coach coaching at least 5 or 6 of the biggest teams. So he knows the chemistry. He knows.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the players, they move around also, but that's a plus for the coach to be able to know the team and get ready and have the competitive advantage in that.
So the coach talked to the national. He said a lot of interesting things. The most interesting thing that I found out of all the quotes was the game is the most important and the toughest one so far. So he is also not downplaying his opponents. We just need to be confident and do what we have been doing in the last 10 months. Apparently, they have a 25-5 record. They've won 25 matches, the way basketball, and lost only 5. And the last loss was against Cedevita.
Yeah.
So, and since then, they have been on a 13-game winning streak.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
either this team will break their streak or they will continue and then maybe.
What I'm pretty sure of is playoffs are very different
Yeah.
games from the regular season. When you get to playoffs, it's a different sport, it's a different game.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter how many games you won. It doesn't matter what you're standing in the league. It's another game. It's
Yeah.
like you just playing from zero. You just have to focus on just making the points and playing good defense and just get the W. I mean, in the NBA now in the playoffs, a lot of crazy things are happening.
Yeah.
Boston, who's been like first seed in the East, they lost the first 2 game home. Same thing happened for Denver, for OKC. Same thing happened for Indiana who is playing Indiana for Milwaukee, I think. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you never know what's gonna happen.
I
So-
think the pressure is that in league, you still have till the last match some way of like coming back. If you start losing in the start, you can come back at the end of the season, middle of the season. Here, it's do or die. So if you're having a bad day, it's do or die for you. You lose, you're out.
Exactly.
So with playoffs, I think that pressure also mounts up, and you're like, okay.
Yeah, I mean, in all games, sometimes you can have a very bad day in terms of performance, but I do believe that you can have a bad day on offense, but you can never have a bad day on defense.
Oh yeah.
Like, okay, sometimes you shoot the ball 100 times and it doesn't go in, and I know that. I know the
Yeah.
feeling, but defense, you have to
Defense is-
play,
yeah.
you know. So they just have to come out with a lot of energy, the focus on how they're gonna play and not how the other team's gonna play.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, like-
best of luck. They
Be
have
on
a
their
very-
strength and forget the weaknesses for these playoffs.
Yeah,
at least.
yeah,
And I think
100%.
if they win this playoff, they will get enough confidence for the next team, whoever they face.
Yeah,
And it's going to be a good playoff.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Aziz.
Thank you, Majid, for always pleasure.
Yeah.
Talking to
And
you
we'll
about
see you
this.
on Monday.
Yeah.
Again, with the same show. If you have any suggestions, if you have any comments, just let us know wherever you're watching the show. And thank you so much for joining us today. Have a great weekend.
Have a great weekend.
And
Thank
follow
you.
us everywhere. Everywhere. Wherever you are, just find us. You will find us, most probably. Thank you so much. Have a great day.
Before ending the show,
Oh, yeah.
we have Al Qabila's second game happening tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
4 games left. It's free on Smashi app, TV, devices, phone, tablets.
So you can watch a good football match for free on smashi.tv.
Yep.
Do tune in.
Yep. Good luck for Al Qabila.